Good morning. Today we're going to be doing something just a little bit different when it comes to our Clash of Clans. You see, the capital raids are in effect this weekend, the clan capital, and I have 17 accounts, and I just wanted to give you a little flavor of what I have to do on each account. So let's go to my list here. You can see all my different accounts. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the next one that I need to do. Yes, the season has ended. The Snake Festival is over. Yes, this little guy. By the way, that Grand Warden skin is not my favorite. He looks like he's wearing a really ugly scarf when he goes into battle. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's go ahead and collect our loot. One of the recent changes to Clash of Clans that I really approve of is that you don't even need builders to clear obstacles and bushes off of your property anymore, which means all your builders can be busy and you can still do it. Alright, so first things first. Let's go ahead and assign our builders that we can to stuff. Let's see. We'll go ahead and save that until after I do my attacks so I can attack with the Grand Warden. Oh, by the way, this account is called the Tinkler because I named it after a dog that I used to be very good friends with. My mother's Chihuahua, Fergie. Whenever she got a little bit upset, she would tinkle on the floor. So I like to call her the Tinkler. She passed away, and I named one of my bases after her. In memoriam, because I loved her very much. Okay, let's go ahead and make it so that I could use the Grand Warden on this attack. And oh, this guy's got a nice little amount of loot. We'll go ahead and take care of this guy. Okay, so cut that out, cut that out. Zap out these air sweepers, and we still have enough to take out this. Okay. Just go in with the queen, pop that up, and we'll funnel on this side. Yeah, see, I messed up. I should have activated my minion prince because I didn't realize that my king was still being upgraded. But whatever, we're gonna try to get this anyway. Like I said before, dragons are like the band-aid of Clash of Clans. You can have heroes being upgraded, and you can still have very successful attacks as long as you use your dragons. They're just such an excellent troop. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the ability. The dragons just chew through this base like a horde of locusts. The queen is still alive, moving along the top there. We should be good. This should not be a problem at all. Okay, a nice little bit of gold there. That's very nice. The new season. I actually like these. I like the new skins that they have this season. They're kind of unique. Let's clean up that ugly snake egg there. Okay, we'll see how much elixir we have left over. Oh, I need to collect my clan games loot while I'm here. Let's see. I can grab the gems in that tier. I can only grab the elixir there. I already am full of that stuff, so I'll just grab a shovel. Speed potion, dark elixir, tome, and we'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and do another attack real quick. So I'm just showing you what I have to go through on each of these accounts, because I have to do this 17 times over the weekend. So we zap all three of those. Ah, we missed the queen. Oh well, that'll happen. Let's see. Where's the other air sweeper? It's hiding from me. Well, let's go and zap this out. And when the queen gets close to this air defense over here, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't hit her again. Go. It's always good to try to get that queen if you can. Okay, where's the other air sweeper? Maybe I already zapped it. I don't know. Oh, no, here it is. That's okay. It's facing away from us. We'll keep a zap in reserve there just in case we need to. And once again, I forgot to bring my minion prince along. I just don't learn. I'm such an idiot. I'll go ahead and just use this to create a little bit of a funnel on this side. Since I left the minion prince at home. We'll save these 2 zaps for these single targeting inferno towers over here. And use the zap to reset their beam. So maybe they won't get to do it quite as much damage on my guys. Zap. Reset that beam. Okay, we've got some dragons and they're taking care of them now. So that single target inferno is done. Let's go ahead and do the ability as we come up on that town hall. Let's go ahead and zap this guy. Boom. Reset that. There we go. So our single dragon can take him out. And this base should be done. I didn't even need to bring along that other hero. My king is upgrading. Just goes to show how good that, especially if your warden is helping your dragons out, that really helps out too. You can still be successful even if your warden is upgrading, but it just makes it that much better. I think the warden might be my favorite hero in the game. There we go. Not a bad little piece of loot. Okay. Now let's just train up those armies. And let's head to the clan capital. Alright. I'm going to scout this out and see what kind of troops I need to bring. Sometimes I like to just rush in with dragons. Big surprise, right? Just take a bunch of dragons and rush in. Just to thin out their defenses to start off with. Now, I'll be the first person to tell you, I'm not that good at these clan capital raids. I don't really know what I'm doing, you know? I just do them and I have fun and I enjoy getting some loot at the end of it. I'm not like a try-hard when it comes to this. This is purely to get raid medals so that I can get stuff for equipment on my main bases. And I like to just have fun with it, so I think we'll go ahead and grab a couple P.E.K.K.A.s maybe. Get some cannon carts, some wall breakers. I think I'll go ahead and just grab a healing potion. They give you 5 attacks here, so I just go ahead and just do my attacks. Ah, yes. I do like the big airships also. I think the airships are pretty fun to watch. And the big giant golem is pretty cool too. Sometimes I like to just bring nothing but sneaky archers and just go around and chisel away at a base. But other times I just want to have fun, and I just bring along different kinds of troops just because they're fun to watch. Clash of Clans tends to be a lot more fun if you don't take it too seriously. I mean, it's okay to be competitive during wars. It's okay to be competitive, period, but, you're going to burn out if you get too competitive all the time. And this is at least from my personal experience. And it's good to just sprinkle in some fun. Let's go ahead and just grab a whole bunch of sneaky archers for our next attack. We can go ahead and see if we can take out that Inferno Tower. Because those Inferno Towers are kind of a pain in the butt. Not a huge fan. See, we just come in here with our little sneaky archers and we just sort of chisel away. I think we'll drop this over here. I don't go dropping too many sneaky archers at one time, simply because if you do, sometimes you run into a trap and it kills all of them. So you have to be just a little bit careful and just send them out once in a while. Just sprinkle them here and there. Okay, I think this stage can be polished off with a nice golem attack. Just because, I like to use this guy whenever I can because he's just so much fun. We'll pop a dragon in there with him, maybe some minions, and we'll use the rage spell because the golem is so slow. I wish you could take more than one rage spell, but I'm a pretty low-level clan capital because there's only 17 members of my squad, and they're all me. And sometimes I don't feel like doing these capital raids. Sometimes I do. Alright, Golem, go at him. Go at him, big boy. We'll pop a rage down here so he moves slightly faster. There we go. Okay, well, you know what? That wasn't enough Golem action. I still have 2 raids left, so let's go ahead and just take him over here to this next stage. Just to see how much progress the Golem can make. Let's go ahead and sort of create a little bit of a funnel for him so he doesn't just go around destroying houses. Let's put this little rage spell right here. And set him loose. The big guy. Isn't that cool? See, you see, he's got trees growing on his back. Like, what is going on with him? He's like literally a mountain. Okay, let's see. Are there any Inferno Towers around here? You know, I don't see any, but surely there's at least one. Let's go save my lightning spells to reset the beams on the Inferno Towers, but I'm not seeing any. I thought this stage did have an Inferno Tower or two, but I guess not. But yeah, look at how much damage he's doing. He just goes right up the middle and just smashes everything. The only drawback of the Golem is he is so slow. You know, he'll never get everything. But he sure does have a lot of hit points, though, doesn't he? Yes. Well, let's go ahead and just drop our lightning there. Okay. Here's the Golem. Another troop that I'd like to show you that I really like just throwing in is, should I do Hog Riders or the airship? We'll do the airships. I love the airships. I think they're cool. We'll bring a giant with the tank. And healing spell, I guess. Okay. Huh. Okay, let's go in for this from this side. Let's go ahead and zap these little air defenses here. I wish the zap spell was stronger, but I'm currently upgrading the lightning spell. See how these guys, they launch those little flying hang glider skeletons. Isn't that cool? Okay, this guy's taking damage. Let's put a healing spell down for him. Maybe get him to live a little bit longer. He's facing all that heavy artillery fire over here. Oh man. Down he goes and all these skeletons die right away. Yeah, it's not the best troop in the world. But it sure is fun to watch, isn't it? Those little hang glider skeletons that it shoots. That is so cool. Here we go, those little Larrys running around, smashing everything. Look at these guys go. So long after your airships are done, the Larrys are still at work. I guess these are the last ones up here. Look at these guys trying to break through this wall. They're not going to get through that wall. Let's just go ahead and put them out of their misery. Okay. So we did our tax. Now let's go spend the loot. We'll continue upgrading the lightning spell like I was talking about. We'll contribute to there. Very good. Still have a long way to go on that. It's a long grind getting that clan capital upgraded. And so now you think, okay, I'm done with his account. I did my tax. Well, not quite yet. Because we still have our builder base. We have to work on getting our sixth builder. And it's sort of a grind, and we have to go through this. I always like to sort of clean up the yard a little bit before I move on. But this really doesn't take very long, because all you have to do is put the helicopter up there. Okay, now the main air defenses are right here, down here in this bottom corner, right here. So we do send some minions at a distance, and then we send the balloons in to tank. And then, since they're tanking, we pour in the rest of the minions. Looks like we're going to lose one of our drop ships. But we should have plenty of firepower going into the next stage. These low-level builder base attacks are pretty much guaranteed 6 stars each time. Set that over there in the corner. On the second stage, you always send your balloons in first because your minions no longer have that range buff that they start off with, which is their special ability. So you have to send the balloons in the tank room first. A lot of people are very critical of the dropship minion loadout and strategy, and I don't really understand why they're so critical of it. Works perfectly well for me, and it's a very fast and easy strategy. I think it's all just a matter of preference, Whatever troop you think is more fun to play with, you should play with. Get really good at it and play with that troop. It's a game. It's meant to be fun, Some people lose sight of the fact that it is a game after all. And what is the point of playing a game if it's not fun? If you don't have fun playing a game, that's not really a game, is it? It's work. It's work that nobody's paying you to do. It seems to me like you'd be better off getting a different kind of hobby if you're not having fun. If you feel like you're forced to play certain strategies because, I have to get the 3-star, or I have to beat this guy. Or it's much more important that you're having fun. Clash of Clans is one of those games. It can be very fun. I mean, let's face it, you're never going to be so good at this game that you're going to be able to compete against all the pro players out there. If you ever watch Eric One Hive's channel or Lexnos Gaming's channel, you'll see really good pro players play the game, doing insane things. And when you're that good at it, I guess it can be competitive and fun. But these guys are also getting paid money. There's prize money involved. This is like their job. And those guys do a lot of practicing and a lot of grinding. And they spend a lot of money on their bases. So I would rather be, okay, I could do one more attack, it looks like. Get all get all that loot that I can. The more loot, the better. Okay, we have 2 archer towers up there, so I'm going to start this guy rolling up here. And then we pop down our tanks before our minions close in. And I just love the dropships because, I mean, you look real closely at the animation, and there's like little skeletons hopping out of them. You know? There's something that's just so comical about that. Their only firepower is the fact that they have a special bomb that they drop, or that you can drop as their special ability, but their main thing is that little skeletons hop out of the dropship and attack the base. Which is really cool, I think. Okay. Let's get these guys going here. Get those tanks in there, and then we drop our minions. Once things are nice, safe, and tanked for. Now here's the final stage. We can use up our bombs. The special ability of the dropships. Which is a pretty nasty special ability, those bombs. I mean, who doesn't like that? Look how good they are. They're very destructive. Okay, there we go. And with that, the Tinkler base is finished for now. And then I'm going to have to move on to the next base on the list, which comes down to Spooky Tooth, which is named after a 1970s rock band with a very funny name, which I always liked. So I named one of my bases after him. But anyway, you've seen what I have to do 17 times this weekend. So that'll be it for now. Have a good day.